Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. And this is another edition of Boxing Updates. Of course, as you read that title, you understand that KQKC is a member of the Ldbc, the Lions Den boxing community. But there's been a misperception out there about our organization or our brotherhood or whatever you want to call us. But one thing you can't call us is a boxing hater. Sure, you talk about the Wilders, the Haneys, the Spences, but we also talk about elite fighters. And one fight in particular I'm going to talk to you about on this video is what we saw last night on FS1. No, not the Zone, not ESPN, no, not Showtime, no, Fox Sports 1. And we talking about under the tutelage of K. Diddy. And we talking about Kenny Porter. Yes, his son Sean Porter did call the fight. And he was very, very, very unbiased. And we're talking about none other than Malik Montgomery. Now, Malik Montgomery is a young gun from Macon, Georgia. He is a young man that won numerous medals in Macon, Georgia. Now, I don't know about you all, but I'm a Chicago guy, right? South Side, right? Raised, born, fought, with the jail, everything. South Side boogie, baby. All right? Now, only thing about me and my brothers and sisters on the South Side, only thing come out of the South is steers and fucking queers. Wow! But this guy right here put on a slugfest last night. Ooh, I wish I was calling that fight last night. Y'all would have said, hey, KQ, we got to give you an award for calling fights. You think I can call fights now? Oh, baby, they were swinging. And what making so bad for the young lad, he got hit with a thunder shot from Aleem. Aleem hit him with a thunder shot. You know what? His knees buckled just like Sean Porter. But you know what? He composed himself and came back with a fucking counterpunch. A counterpunch as in these buckled. Now, I don't know about you, but most of your veterans don't even do that shit. Let's talk about it. This was at the Mechanical Bank Arena, and that was in Bakersville, California. Now, I don't know if that's Mayberry. I don't know where it's from, because, that's West, I'm Midwest motherfucker. Right? Now, on Fox Sports 1, as I said, and of course, that's PBC. He's with PBC, TGB Promotions. Presented the main event. Unbeaten featherweight Malik Montgomery of Macon, Georgia. And now Las Vegas, Nevada. In a war defeating Aleem. That's right. Aleem, he's from Reseda, California. And that was for the vacant WBC US silver title over 10 action-packed rounds. And then when I say action-packed, that bitch was action-packed, baby. We didn't see nothing. We didn't see nothing but gloves flying, hands flying. We saw a step around from this young man, Malik Montgomery. We seen him take a thunderous shot from Aleem. So it's no question about it. He got a chance, and it's going to get better because he's a young man. He's a young man that been in boxing his whole goddamn career. He just captured the Golden Gloves in the state of Georgia. And we ain't not going to talk about his amateur career. Now, let's get into it. All right? Now, of course, in the main event, featherweight Malik Montgomery, who is 11-0. And I told you, this is a step-up fight. I told you guys. Didn't I just tell you in a couple of live streams ago? Once you get about 9, 10, 11 on your belt, you ready to step it up. And that's what he did last night. He never went past 4 rounds. But he did last night, goddammit. He went all the way to 10. But he could have got the guy out of there. He had him hurt. hit him against the ropes. Matter of fact, Jack Reese called timeout and told him that, look, Doc, you got to look at this dude, all right? But the dude hung in there, and the dude was relentless, all right? We talking about this was a 50-50 fight. We talking about these guys were throwing blows. These guys were throwing left. These guys were throwing right. These guys were going downstairs, upstairs, tumble jab, motherfucker shovel jab. Oh, man, they were throwing it. And boy, oh boy, your boy KQKC was calling the fight to himself. Wow. Man, but it was a slugfest. And that's what I am talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You see?
He's not going to throw a lot of shots, but he's going to throw when he sees openings, and he's going to do this right here. He's going to put his head down, and he's going to just work. And he's going to try to outwork Malik on the inside.
That's what is going on. Sean Porter was commentating on that fight. He did a great job, I have to admit. Now, in the first round, Montgomery came out southpaw. He was action-packed, with Montgomery getting the better of Aleem. In the second round, now keep in mind, Aleem, that's his first name, not his last. Because his last name is just all fucked up for KQ. So I just call him Aleem, which is his first name. Now, in the second round, Montgomery turned orthodox. He's a switch hitter. In the final minutes of a war, in a close round taken by Montgomery. Now, in the third round, Montgomery came out again on a southpaw stance. Then he turned orthodox in the orthodox stance. After a minute, and back to southpaw again. At the halfway point, going back and forth. Now, in the fourth round, Aleem is fighting his heart out. And I'm talking about his heart, you can see it. You can see that heart. That heart has a big ass motherfucking fist on it. That's what it was. And he was going toe to toe with Montgomery, knocking out the latter mouthpiece. He hit Montgomery with a thunderous right. His knees buckled. His mouthpiece flew out. And he stood there and counterpunched. You tell me what pro can do that. You tell me what pro can handle that. All these guys, they think they got big paws on a puppy. That's all they are, puppies, and they trying to act like they got big paws. But this puppy has some big paws. Huh? Do you feel me? Ooh-wee. I wish this was live. I wish I was live. I wish you all was in here and heard me call that fight to myself. See, I told you. I don't need no audience. I don't need nobody. Well, I do need somebody, but I love boxing. I get excited by myself. Many of you support my channel knows that sometimes I talk about a fight and I get so damn excited. Just talking about it. Now, let's move on for a minute. Now, of course, in the fifth round, a flurry of punches from Montgomery had Aleem against the ropes at the midway point. In the sixth round, Aleem was swelling under the left eye from the attack of Montgomery, who is wearing him down. Now, keep this in mind. Montgomery averaged 97.5 punches per round. Ooh-wee. You must see this guy again. Kenny Porter's doing a great job with this young man. Now, as I move on, and pinned in a neutral corner, Aleem was swelling under both eyes at the end of the round. Now, in the eighth round, the war continued, baby. At the end of the round, referee Jack Reese, we all know who Jack Reese is, that no-counting motherfucker that had Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury a count that went up to 20. It should have been 10, but it went up to 20 because he didn't know how to count. But you get my point. Now, Reese called the ring physician to check out Aleem for spending too much time on the ropes. Now, listen to this part. It's very important. In the 9th round, Elaine came out with a left followed by a right rocking Montgomery. That talk when Jack Reese called timeout and went over to Elaine's corner. He told his father, he told his trainer, he cannot be leaning against the ropes like that because he looked very befuddled. Other words, he looked dazed, he looked sick, like he was about to pass out. So he called a doctor over there to watch him. But that didn't do nothing but put fire on the lame ass. And Sean Porter, who was commentating, said, I don't like that. Oh, Sean, you don't like that? Why? Because Sean said that now you giving this young man, no, not what y'all think. He said you are giving this young man no confidence. You telling this young man you're not doing good at all, dude. I want to stop the fight next time you get against the ropes. Well, Jack Reese walked away. His corner told him something just a little bit different. Then guess what? Oh, baby, guess what? Elaine came out, not feeling sorry for herself, not don't have no confidence in himself. He came out blustering with bombs. That's when he rocked Montgomery. Oh, man, he rocked him. He rocked him by a straight right hand. Montgomery came back, though. He came back well, but got hit with a punch after the bell. But still, Elaine was fired up. Jack Reese, it backfired on what Sean Porter was saying. Sean Porter thought he was going to come out there and pretty much, give up or whatever or feel down. But he came up and said, okay, you know what? I'm finna give it my all. He got his second win. He came in there and he done what he had to do. In the 10th and final round, Montgomery starts out bagging up, countering before having Elaine against the ropes in the corner in the final minute of the war. Now, the scores were 100-90, 99-91, and 98-92. Now, I'm going to tell you, that is a fight. Malik Montgomery haven't been getting the accolades that he should be getting. A lot of these fighters are not getting the accolades they should get. Is it in boxing where it's not what you know, it's who you know? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Don't worry. We're going to talk about it at 12:30 p.m. Central Time today. We're going to talk about this and more. Because, yes, boxing has become political. That's why a lot of fighters are sitting there kissing everybody's ass. I'm talking about the IBF. I'm talking about the WBC. We are talking about the WBO, who changed the rules, always in the middle of some shit, just like the WBC. In this four-belt era, these young guns are not fighting each other like they should. Can you imagine the fight that I watched last night and called to myself? If they would do that at the lightweight division, at the welterweight division, do you understand me? All these belt holders, don't you rather see just how good you really are? Malik Montgomery, he knew what he had to face last night. He knew what type of fighter Elaine was. But as a young man, as a boxer at heart, a young man who has a big ass heart, knew what he was facing, and he jumped into the frying pan. And he showed that if you got a great dance partner like Aleem, he would bring out the best of you. This is Boxing Updates, brought to you by none other than KQKC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed to my network, you might as well join the network family right now. I come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I come on Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. And that is a call-in show. And Sunday mornings, the time is now 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. It's called the Morning After Show. We will be talking about, well, this week, Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk. I will be going over that today on my show. It's all about boxing, people. Love it or loathe it. It is boxing, and boxing is back. Boxing is back at least to the end of the year. We're going to talk about Earl Spence, how he healed so beautifully, how he's back, how he's about to get back in the saddle and ride that whole silver come out to January. So with that, that's all I have. Once again, shout out to the almighty Ldbc. Shout out to all my supporters. Oh man, this is for you guys. You guys are wonderful. I love you guys. You guys show support, and I love you for it. Yes, understand people have to go back to lunch. And I'm glad I'm able to bring you a show during lunch. Sometimes you can eat and listen to me at the same time. So with that, I greet you with the ancient word of peace. I say it in Arabic. All praise is due to Allah, the merciful. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. And with that, I'm on. I'm on to the next one. Peace.